sworn to protect the realms from the 7 deadly sins.
Welcome back to Director's Choice. When we first heard of Shazam, it was sometime in 2011. Hollywood's main character in its very first superhero movie's name had just been changed from Captain Marvel to Shazam. However, Billy Batson is called by many names, as even Shazam doesn't stick at first as a name. It's stuck as a magic word. Shazam 2: Fury of the Gods is a sequel to the widely watched movie Shazam, a film that brings the superhero narrative alive, from magic powers choosing Billy Batson as a teenager, to be the champion of an ancient wizard, to allowing him to transform into an adult by some mystic supernatural power, discovering his new abilities and using them to fight, simply shows us the sheer ingenuity that comes with making a movie such as this one.
What did you do to me? What did you do to my voice?
You have been transformed to your full potential, Billy Batson.
While we anticipate the sequel to this blockbuster movie, we decided to answer the top 20 questions we could find about this movie on Google in this episode. There's a lot to discover, so don't go anywhere. To kick off this episode, here's our first question. Is there a sequel to Shazam? A lot of people had prayed and hoped that there would be a sequel to the first Shazam, and they had their prayers answered. Yes, it has been confirmed that a sequel to the blockbuster movie Shazam is well underway and will be released this year. Now that this question is out of the way, let's answer some more. What is the name of this sequel? The name of this sequel is Shazam: Fury of the Gods. If you haven't seen the prequel, Shazam, here's your cue to watch it as soon as you can. You don't want to be caught slacking. When does the new movie come out? If, like me, you've been holding your breath ever since you heard that there just might be a new movie in the works, this is for you. There's been a lot of speculation surrounding the release date of the movie, Shazam: Fury of the Gods. It has, however, been confirmed that the movie's release date has been moved from 16th December 2022 to 21st December 2022. Who is directing Shazam: Fury of the Gods? This is another widely asked question. Swedish filmmaker David F. Sandberg directed the first movie, Shazam. We were left with our mouths hanging open during the prequel, so we can only trust that this movie is about to blow our minds, literally. You should be able to feel my excitement from the screen. When did filming start for Shazam: Fury of the Gods? 2021 was the year major filming and photography hit full gear for the movie Shazam: Fury of the Gods. The filming for this movie began sometime in May last year and ran through to August of the same year, 2021. This was also confirmed by the director of the movie, David Sandberg. Where was Shazam: Fury of the Gods filmed? I was eager to know as well, so I just called the director. Just kidding. The cast and crew of the movie enjoyed some travel as the movie was shot in 3 different locations. It was shot in Atlanta, Georgia, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and Atlanta, all in the United States of America. Who will be in the blockbuster movie Shazam: Fury of the Gods? Fans should expect the return of their hero, of course, Shazam, played by Zachary Levi. We would also be seeing Helen Mirren playing the role of Hespera, Adam Brody acting as superhero character Freddy, Ross Butler taking up superhero character Eugene, and a host of other exceptional actors. Who is the villain in Shazam: Fury of the Gods? Seeing as there cannot be a superhero without a villain, the movie Shazam: Fury of the Gods will feature Lucy Liu and Helen Mirren, playing Calypso and Hespera respectively as the villains in this sequel. In addition to these female villains who have crossed sail from Wonder Woman's list of mythical villains, creatures like Cyclops, dragons, and harpies will also grace our screen. I want to watch it already. Did Shazam go back to being a child? The point or purpose of magic is that it works, right? So, no. After he had become an adult through the supernatural powers of the ancient wizard, he remained an adult. We don't see him turning back into a little boy anytime soon. What will Shazam: Fury of the Gods be about? Shazam will take on 2 major villains, Hespera and Calypso, daughters of the Greek Titan, Atlas. It is a movie that will undertake and reveal more of the abilities of superhero Shazam and how he overcomes several challenges and defeats the villains he has to encounter. Is Black Adam in Shazam 2? While Black Adam was mentioned in the first Shazam movie very briefly by the Wizard and shown briefly via projection, he is not featured in Shazam: Fury of the Gods. We anticipate a movie where these 2 enigmas will eventually meet, We know it would be an encounter to die for. While we anticipate a Shazam in the nearest future where this happens, let's keep our fingers crossed. Will Superman feature in Shazam Fury of the Gods? DC EU hero Superman showed up in the first Shazam movie and just made everything better. However, we hear that we won't be seeing his face in this new sequel, Shazam Fury of the Gods. As a subtle compensation, an even better superhero is rumored to feature in this sequel. Any guest appearances? We hear that YouTuber and actress Rachel Zegler will be playing a mysterious role in Shazam Fury of the Gods. While the details of her role and character still dance above our heads, we simply cannot wait to see what Rachel has to bring to the table. She has one movie role to her credit, a lead role that she simply aced, and we expect nothing less. How many gods does Shazam get his power from? When we think of Shazam, we think of power, magic, and supernatural stuff. Billy gets his power from 6 gods. The first letters of their names combined give the word Shazam. This is why when he says the word Shazam, he activates supernatural powers and is able to do extraordinary things. Next time you want to get something done, maybe you should try shouting Shazam. Can Shazam fly? Yes, he can move at the speed of light and can do this extraordinary stunt both on foot and on air. He gained good control of this superpower in the first Shazam movie, and we cannot wait to see him explore it in this new episode. Does Shazam have a weakness? Well, it all depends on how we would define a weakness. If you mean limitation, then he just might have. Remember the Rock of Eternity? He could only be away from it for 24 hours, so he had to stay at the rock or close to it most of the time. It's safe to say that his connection to the Rock of Eternity was a limitation for him. What will Shazam Fury of the Gods be about? A lot of speculations and theories are making the rounds. Since the official announcement of the production of a sequel to Shazam, different folks have tried to come up with several thoughts and speculations as to what this new sequel could be about. While there is no official statement as to what to expect, since filming began in May of 2022, it is safe to say that WC should expect supernatural and a mix of superheroes. We expect, of course, Shazam to take on the 2 outlined villains and beat them hands down. We hope that we get to see him make use of the powers he mastered in the first season. A fine blend of mastery and magic always makes a good show. This is where we draw the curtains for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that we could answer some of the questions in your mind. Check out our other episodes so you can stay up to date and catch up. Subscribe to our channel and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss one episode. Until next time.